It's 7:32. Good evening. Welcome to Urban Sport on 94.5 Urban Radio Enugu. Here are the headlines for some of the trending stories. Ruben Amorim appointed as AC Milan head coach. Shaloba replaces injured Livramento for World Cup for England. World Athletics seek to improve pregnancy support. More of this in the news. I am Banky All. Former Manchester United manager Ruben Amorim has been appointed as a coach of Italian giant AC Milan. The 41-year-old has signed a two-year contract to replace Massimiliano Allegri, who was sacked after a catastrophic run of form at the end of the season led to the club missing out on Champions League qualification. Report in Italy claim Amorim will forgo the year's pay he was still owed by Manchester United following his dismissal in January. Milan say Amorim brings a modern, dominant tactical approach. The ambitions that stay with you throughout your career, and coaching AC Milan has always been one of mine, said the Portuguese head coach. He said, I know exactly what this club means: history, prestige, and extraordinary fan base around the world. It is a challenge. I embrace with pride and enthusiasm. In February, United said Amorim's exit, together with his coaching staff, could cost the club up to £15.9 million. It is not known whether United will have to outline its saving in their next set of financial results, which are due out in the autumn. Amorim was axed after a torrid 14 months at Old Trafford. Tottenham want to sign Newcastle midfielder Sandro Tonali this summer. The Italian international is a top target for Sports boss Roberto De Zerbi as it looks to rebuild his squad after helping the club avoid relegation from the Premier League. One of Sports' top priorities this summer is improving the technical ability of the squad and bringing in a midfielder who can dictate play and play for the team. Tonali has been identified by De Zerbi as an ideal candidate for that role. The Italian we have a big say on transfers this summer, and a move for Tonali with underlying sports commitment to back in De Zerbi and their promise to spend significantly on improving the squad. Newcastle would only consider selling Tonali, who has a contract until 2029 for a huge fee. They do not want to sell him. Tonali's current deal, signed in 2024 when he was 7, a 10-month gambling ban, does not include a release clause, which puts Newcastle in a strong negotiating position if they want to sign him from the club. It was reported in April that there was a general understanding that Tonali, along with Anthony Gordon and Tino Livramento, may like a new challenge this summer. Gordon has already signed for Barcelona in a £69 million transfer. Tottenham have agreed a deal with Brighton to sign defender John Paul Van Hecke. The deal is believed to be around £52 million, and the player has expressed his desire to play under father figure Roberto De Zerbi. The centre back only wanted to join Tottenham. The Netherlands international defender has 1 year left on his contract at Brighton and played at the Seagulls under De Zerbi between 2023 and 2024. Brighton will be making a serious profit on the 26-year-old, having signed him for £1.8 million from NEC Breda in 2020. The signing is part of a huge few weeks planned at Tottenham, with the club determined to back the Zerbi in the market and major changes planned. The club have a strong interest in Newcastle midfielder Sandro Tonali, while they also remain interested in Manchester City forward Savinho. FIFA World Cup favourite France are in action tonight against Senegal, and we have the starting lineup of that game involving Kylian Mbappe, Ousmane Dembele, Desiree Doué, and Michael Olise in the attack for France tonight. In the midfield, Aurelien Tchouameni and Andre Rabiot. In defence, Jules Koundé of Barcelona, William Saliba of Arsenal, Dayot Upamecano of Bayern Munich, and Theo Hernandez also joins the defence, while Mike Magnon, AC Milan for goalkeeper, leads a 4-2-3-1 formation for France tonight. For Senegal, Sadio Mane, Nicolas Jackson, and Ismaila Sarr are leading the line in the 4-3-3 formation. Papi Guy, Idrissa Gana Guy, and Lamine Camara in the midfield, and in defence, Malik Diouf, Moussa Diakate, Khalidou Koulibaly, and Crepin Diata. Edouard Mendy, Champions League winning goalkeeper for Chelsea, is in the post for Senegal tonight. Ghana's government has filed for a review of Canada's refusal to grant midfielder Thomas Partey a visa, with the case to be heard in court. Partey said to miss Ghana's World Cup opener against Panama in Toronto on Wednesday after being denied entry to Canada. The 33-year-old visa issues relate to ongoing criminal proceedings in the United Kingdom. The hearing will take place at 2 p.m. in Ottawa. Partey pleaded not guilty to 7 charges of rape and 1 count of sexual assault relating to allegations by 4 different women between 2020 and 2022, and is due to stand trial next year. The Ghanaian government, who labeled the decision high-handed and extremely unfair, is seeking permission for Party to enter Canada briefly to take part in Ghana's match when it's time. It has also asked the court to instruct Canadian immigration authorities to allow Party to submit a new visa application. Ghana's Foreign Minister Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa said the country is also exploring diplomatic means to secure a Canadian visa for the former Arsenal player. It is unclear how long the court proceedings will take. Newcastle United fullback Tino Livramento has been ruled out of England's campaign with a calf injury and has been replaced by Chelsea defender Trevor Chalobah. Livramento, 23, sustained the injury during a training session on Sunday before England's World Cup opener against Croatia on Wednesday. His involvement in the tournament had already been in doubt after he missed the final 5 weeks of the season with a thigh injury. Chalobah, who has one cap, will not join up with the squad until after the Croatia match. He is on his way to England's camp in Kansas City as the rest of the squad head to Dallas. Chalobah could feature in a behind closed doors game against MLS side Sporting Kansas City, which England are in talks to play between the match against Croatia and the next group fixture against Ghana next Tuesday. And to athletics, World Athletics is asking every elite female athlete to help shape its rules on pregnancy, childbirth, and to return to competition. The governing body has launched a new study it says can inform and improve its policies and help to better protect and support female athletes. It is asking current and previous competitors to complete surveys about their pregnancies and subsequent return to the sport, as well as quizzing those who have not been pregnant. World Athletics says it wants to protect female athletes and reduce inequities within elite athletics and is looking at ways to support world ranking during maternity leave. The organization's president, Lord Cole, said this is the next step in ensuring athletes who experience pregnancy are protected, receive support, and do not face barriers when it comes to being able to make a return to elite athletics. And finally, tonight, American superstars Serena Williams and Venus Williams will return to Wimbledon action together after they were handed a wild card to compete in the women's double. Neither sister is included on the list of singles wildcard, although there's one remaining spot still to be given. Serena is 44, made a comeback at Queen's last week, 4 years after playing what many expected to be the final match of her career at the 2022 US Open. The 23-time Grand Slam singles champion continued her doubles comeback in Berlin this week, where she and partner Karolina Muchova lost 6-4, 6-4 to double specialist Giuliano Olmos and Erin Rotliff. Seven of Serena's major singles title came at Wimbledon, while she and Venus won the doubles title together 6 times at its SW19. That's all we have in the news. Talking point next. All right, it's all fire tonight between France and Senegal. If you think about an African side that you play against France, it's definitely Senegal. Or you talk about Morocco. Two teams still yet to decide or still unclear who was the last champion of the African Cup of Nations. Court gave it to Morocco and Senegal won it on the pitch. Yes, after they left the pitch and came back. Not everyone left the ground, but they left the pitch and came back, and eventually they won after extra time when Morocco missed the penalty in regulation time. But right now, it's France versus Senegal. We are not new to this rivalry. We are not new to the fact that we have a lot of Senegalese playing in France. We are not also new to the fact that Senegal speaks that language. So it's going to be a feisty affair tonight. And when you think about the world superstars, the best attackers in world football right now, sadly, it is packed into one country, and you're talking about France. You have the Ballon d'Or winner Ousmane Dembele. We have the craziest and the most prolific striker of this current era, Kylian Mbappe. You look at the most stylish, and you look at a striker winger that has all the swagger, the finesse, and can hurt you. The best one-on-one player, arguably in the world right now, Michael Olise is also in that team. Then you think about how Senegal can contain this firepower of France. Desiree Doué has won two Champions League titles for France for PSG, influential import titles. He scored his penalty against Arsenal and he wrecked Inter Milan 2 seasons ago in the hat-trick that he scored in the final of the Champions League, and they are up against Senegal. They had Nicholas Jackson from Chelsea to Bayern Munich was able to win the league for them. Sadio Mane, former second best in the world. They also have Ismail Assar, who hit double figures for Crystal Palace last season and also won the Conference League with them. Then you look at the experience in the midfield. It is Ganagai, Lamin Kamara, Papi Guy. You guys can call in and predict what you think will happen in tonight's game. Aurelien Germany and Andrew Rabiot are in the post and the midfield tonight. William Saliba just won the Premier League title for us, and Dauta Upamecano won the Bundesliga for Bayern Munich. Think about the quality in that defense. Jules Koundé won the Spanish La Liga with Barcelona, so it's just crazy. It's not perfectly poised between France and Senegal. France came close to winning the FIFA World Cup the last time. They lost on penalties to Argentina, but before then, they won the FIFA World Cup. Now you look at the bench of France and you look at the bench of Senegal. Malo Gusto is on the bench. Lucas Digne is on the bench. Manu Kone, who Arsenal are interested in, is on the bench. In the attack, Bradley Bacola. We have you also look at Warren Zara in the midfield. Ryan Cherky is also in that attack for France. Now you look at that of Senegal. It's not the most prolific names. Sheriff Ndiaye, Iliman Ndiaye of Everton is also on the bench. Papi Matassa is also on the bench for Senegal tonight. So it's going to be a crazy game. It's not a perfect matchup when you look at what they've done in international football. But France versus Senegal is by 8 p.m. tonight. You might want to watch that. Later tonight, we also have the game between Iraq and Norway. This is also a mismatch. First of all, Norway have their golden generation right now. We're talking about the top superstars, Ellen Haaland, Antonio Nusa, Alexander Solot of Atletico Madrid. Then you look at the captain of the side, Martin Odegaard, Sander Berge in the midfield. Possible, performance that you're expecting from Julian Rias and also of Borussia Dortmund. Look at the quality in that side as against Iraq. They are not a footballing nation. All right, 09162059450, 09162049445. You would think that we're dropping Livramento because he's injured, Trent Alexander-Arnold cord. But no, Thomas Tuchel has brought in Shaloba of Chelsea. Good evening to you. 09162059445. Good evening. Okay, while we wait for that. Good evening to you, Chooks.
Banky.
Yes, Chooks, how far now?
I'm good. Good evening. You? How are you?
I do. I cannot even wait for this blockbuster that must present itself. We don't want to see a Spain versus Cape Verde. We want a blockbuster.
Let me talk about the first one I want to talk about. I'll come to this one. You just mentioned the Iraq is not a footballing nation.
Are they?
How would they be? The former AFC champions. Oh yes, they won it then, handed over to Qatar. So how are they not?
Okay.
They can match. You know, in terms of playing their championship, they've always been there.
Yes.
How many times have Norway played in the European Championship?
I know,
So
but you know, you know there are levels to this now. I know
know
that you are making a point. To trust me. Who am I to say you are not making a point? Hey, my God.
When you assemble quality, but they've not really seen anything up there.
Is South Africa not a footballing nation? South Africa.
Let me talk about this France. One of my reasons why I'm not picking this France to win this tournament.
Yes.
2018, they were together as a team. That same core moved to 2022. Now, a whole lot of new guys came into the spotlight.
Yeah.
Chepe, Bizadue, Bakola. These new guys, integrating them in this French team.
You know that they can also it's a combative team, a proper team that do not have their talent but can beat them. You know.
If the Senegal team played the way they played against Morocco in the Nations Cup, they will be hard to beat. I tell you. Well done, Banky.
Thank you very much. 09162059445. Good evening to you. How are you now? How far? Waiting the up now. How far now? How you did? You don't tell. You don't tell. See, now, you know if you get out to before get out to, sure you know. Now we then get out to. It's a football nation, I beg. I beg you. Then go beat South Africa. Then go beat South Africa. Waiting. No be this South Africa. Yes, no. They go beat South Africa. They are Asian champions, so they are Asian champions. I mean, they'll beat South Africa. Yes, now. We'll be salty. For real. I do too. Mm-hmm. Yes. You remember the 2002 World Cup, Abby? You remember the 2002 World Cup when Senegal defeated France? Remember? Star-studded team. Thank you very much. All right. 09162059445. Very early tomorrow morning, 2 a.m. Argentina, the world champion, will take on Algeria. And by 5 a.m. tomorrow, Austria will play against Jordan. Austria and Jordan are in the FIFA World Cup. Nigeria, we are not. This is madness. Argentina against Algeria is by 2 a.m. We'll save the other African countries. And we have Austria versus Jordan by 5 a.m. tomorrow morning. You can stay awake or you can go to bed early. Good evening to you. How far now? You sound tired. What's the matter? Why now? Me person just call and read paper. Hmm? Baba, maybe just use and. All right, thank you, man. Okay, 09160059445. Tottenham are trying. They are thinking of getting Sandro Tonali. Reasoners. We wait and see if that's going to pass. They have to pay through their nose if they're going to bring in a Sandro Tonali into the squad. And I will feel Sandro Tonali. Weak. It's not for the weak. But they will win. That Senegal go beat France. Hmm. Okay, they will win. A long go. Hmm. Go to Dawa. Oh, la, la. You go be strong like I'm bad. 09160059445. Evangelist. Good evening.
Good evening, Banky.
How you doing now? How are you?
My name is Evangelist Joseph Abomani Kevin Abakani.
Nah, so.
When they call some of these names Welcome World Cup, I just get you get some names where I never been here. This
Coracio.
Germany beat
Coracio.
Where they come from? Where they come from? Now one community for where?
They are like one. They are like 150,000 in that country. 150.
They get this thing at the United Nations too. They get flag.
Flag now. They get anthem way they compose here from Enugu. Hmm. It is embarrassing. Like
Jordan. I think saying a Bible.
Jordan.
I just hear Jordan. I say Jordan, my country self. I think saying River Jordan. Everybody go.
48 teams go.
Only Nigeria.
We no go. South Africa go. Yeah.
Brighton do this thing that is. Brighton is always selling players.
Yeah.
And they always competing.
And retain quality.
How do they do it?
Their scouts are working.
The
scouting system. Van Hecken. He's on his way now. He will join them.
Somebody they bought 1 point something.
1.5. Yeah. So they are making about 50 million pounds on him. About 50 million pounds.
One rookie again to buy now, they will still go and compete.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
That's the beautiful thing. They need to be studied.
I need to let you go now, sir. Thank you very much.
I'm already going. Don't worry. I'm already going.
On your mandate.
My leg.
On your mandate.
My mandate. You lie. You don't stand there.
Thank you.